Hey, you're listening to M.C.R.O Radio with Melissa.
And Richard.
So, guys, this is episode number 7.
Number 7.
Number 7. This is so exciting. I'm glad we've gotten this far. Aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, like, why are you so quiet?
I don't know. Well, you were talking, and I'm not going to talk over you.
Well, you can.
Well,
it's fine.
know.
Yeah, it's fine. You can do that. Like, whatever.
Whatever.
Oh my God.
Like,
Shut up. You done mocking me now?
I'm not mocking you.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yeah, you are. So, as you guys know, we are, like, pretty big, like, I don't know. What would you call us? Potheads? Stoners? Like, what?
I mean, we're getting back into the groove of things.
Yeah.
Because I think both of us have taken a little bit of time off.
Yeah, we did. I did because I was sick.
Yeah.
With I don't even know what it was. I think it was bronchitis. And then I was just like, I'm going to wait. And now it's legal, so, you know.
Like, why the hell not?
Exactly.
And so recently in Toronto, they've gone ahead and reopened. Well, I can't say reopened, but they've opened dispensaries in Toronto, in Brampton, across Ontario.
Wasn't there only 4 in Ontario that opened?
I think so, something like
or
that.
something like that. And yeah, so we went into Ganjika House. I think I'm saying that right, Ganjika House.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Brampton's first legal dispensary, pot shop, quote unquote pot shop.
I find it's more like it's run almost like an Apple store.
Yeah, everybody had iPads and they were wearing blue shirts, and you place your order through an iPad, which, you know, is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. They take your first name and your last initial.
Yeah. They didn't really ask for ID, though. Maybe
No.
because we look older.
Yeah. Well, they even... so when they first opened, they actually caught a lot of heat because, say, you walked in there with your driver's license and they took a scan of everyone's IDs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well,
which,
not like... You can't really... It's fine. Like, bars do it, too. Nashville North used to do it. When you would walk in, they would scan your ID.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But in a dispensary, I would have left.
Why? It's legal.
I know, but I don't want my my identity there. Like any kind of ID showing that I was there.
The casino does it too.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference?
Well,
it's also to see if it's legal, if it's real.
Yeah. Right.
You have to remember that is fake IDs are pretty out there.
Mm-hmm. I had one.
I never did. Like, I wasn't one of those bad people, those bad kids. You know.
I paid $50 for mine.
Yeah. So, we went there. We made a purchase. Pretty decent sized purchase. I'd say I spent $90.
Mm-hmm. I've gone back a second time. I've actually tried to go 3 times.
Yeah. Okay, so we went together.
What a fucking nightmare.
We went together, and it was pretty busy, which I understand. Like, they're new. Well, people are still checking them out.
We had taken the bus by there the first day, and we debated going in, and we were like, hey, you know, we should go in, check out what they have, check out their prices.
And it was like, nah, fuck that. The lineup was out the door.
Yeah, it was like a 50-person line just to walk in the building, and we're like, fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
And all the dispensaries that day were pretty much running out of everything.
Yeah.
So it'd been like you wouldn't even been able to purchase anything.
Yeah, no, for sure. Even we had stuff go. They ran out of stock before, I guess, we made our purchase.
Yeah.
Like, our order went through. Apparently, they had some of the houndstooth left, and then all of a sudden they didn't have it anymore.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, we don't have any left. I'm like, when I put my order in, you did, so what happened? So we got something else instead, like something similar in price, I guess. I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, because we tried the God Bud that I got
No, before that we tried this. I don't even remember what it was. It was pretty good. Pretty strong,
you had the was it the shishka berry?
Yes, it was shishka berry. I tried. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I feel as though if I'm going, like, I should be able to ask questions, and my questions should be able to be answered, not with, oh, it's good, try it.
Yeah. I mean, that's just really poor customer service to walk into a place and, hey, I need a recommendation for this. Oh, this is good.
And then that's it. Like, there's no anything else on it.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, it was just really busy, and I find they weren't
too knowledgeable. I mean,
and they weren't as helpful on the floor. Like, when you're trying to find somebody to place an order,
yeah,
they were just like...
They just kind of stand there and they look at you. And when you're not ready to place an order, that's when they hound you. And it's like, oh, you ready to place an order now? And it's like, no, like, I haven't had a chance really to, check out what I want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just weird. I think maybe once they get their groove going, but maybe they should, like, a recommendation, they should maybe see what other stores are like.
Yeah.
Around the country, see how the old dispensaries ran,
mm-hmm.
and go from there, kind of thing. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. But yeah, I think I'd try going back again.
Yeah,
because they're obviously going to improve.
Mm-hmm.
It's because it's still new. Like, they're only a month old, just over a month old now.
Yeah.
So, so far I give you guys about a 5 out of 10.
Well, I mean, mine...
No, maybe about I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. A 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
But,
I mean,
that was just because your supply was out, and you guys weren't as helpful. But
yeah. Well, I
I'd
mean,
definitely go back. Like, I heard other conversations from other customer service reps.
Yeah.
And the other one seemed a lot more knowledgeable than the one that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you also forgot when we cashed out.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Your order came.
My order was $92, or 92. Yeah, it was $92.
It was $92.
I gave him $100, and Richard goes, "Oh, I got $2." So I'm like, "Here, he's got $2." The guy dropped it in the tip jar and gave me $8. I'm like, "No, I wanted a 10. That's what the $2 was for." He goes, "Oh," and then I'm like, "Can you have his $2 back?" And he looked pissed. Like, that's where, yeah, 3 out of 5.
Yeah, and then I mean, I went back there a second time. That would have been the Easter Monday, and I mean, my biggest pet peeve is, with any kind of private or public business, if you access their Facebook page or their website, they'll tell you, hey, we're open, hey, we're closed, here's what our holiday hours are going to be. Or if you decide to call and, you catch their voicemail box, it's, hey, you've reached so-and-so.
We're not open.
Yeah, here's what our hours are, and we're going to be closed for this holiday for A, B, and C. Mm-hmm. And we reopen on D. And you know what? I would have been happy with that, but, I wasted 45 minutes trying to get over there just to find out that they were closed. And I waited outside, too, which was...
And it was pretty shitty out.
No, that day was quite nice.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then I went back last week because I have been using the North Star CBD,
mm-hmm.
which...
It's really good if you cut it, to use to cut down a high sativa.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what I've been doing, and I absolutely love it.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'll just have it on its own.
Mm-hmm.
And it really, really helps relax me.
Mm-hmm.
It puts my mind at ease. I don't know. There's something about it that it's a very, very low THC content, and the CBD on it's quite high.
That's pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's a shortage of CBD right now.
Yeah, and I mean, it's quite costly, but I mean, the pros outweigh the cons.
Mm-hmm.
The only con for me is that it's pricey.
Yeah.
But everything that it does for me, I'll keep going back to it. If it's not broken, don't fix it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
I honestly think the next time that I pick it up, it's going to be in a higher volume.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'd pick up an ounce of it.
Yeah.
For sure. So yeah, that's our experience at Ganchika House.
Mm-hmm.
It So yeah, like I said, three out of 5.
Yeah.
You have room for improvement. Like, you haven't been open long, and obviously, like it's costly to try everything in the store.
Yeah.
So, hopefully, fingers crossed that some better comes out of it. So.
What's so funny?
I don't know. They're like, sorry, we have CP24 on and they're rubbing sunscreen.
They're rubbing sunscreen on people. And,
Shh, it's okay. It's cold.
It's cold. Have we ever told that story?
No, we could tell it though.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're here. We might as well tell it. We went to, where did we go? Was it Ribfest that year?
Ribfest this past year.
Yeah. And you got a nasty sunburn while we were out.
Yeah, I did.
And it was on your chest and on your arms, but mainly.
I'm a ginger guy, so I burn really fast.
Yeah.
Like, I go from Casper to lobster in like 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah. It's like when you dump the lobster in boiling water and it comes out like beet red. Yeah.
I scream. My skin screams like a lobster.
So you were trying to put aloe on your chest and you were like, oh my god, it's so cold, I can't do it. So I took a glop on my hand. I go, it's okay, I'll help you. And so as I kept trying, you'd flinch away, and you're like, I can't do it, it's too much.
Didn't you try and distract me?
Yeah.
First?
So I said to you, I go, hey, what's on your TV? And you turn around, you're like, I don't know what. And you turned, and just as you turned and looked away, I pushed my hand up against your chest and started rubbing. And oh my god, it's cold. And I was like, shh, it's okay. Shh, it's okay.
I know.
I know. And hey, I took care of you that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was funny. You're like, shh, it's okay.
That makes anything.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's such a parent thing to do.
Yeah.
I was dying.
It's funny to look back on it now, but hey, it worked.
Yeah. Oh my god, guys. I was. Yeah. I mean, I can't wait for that time though.
Yeah. Oh, Ribfest is coming up too.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, and we're gonna get that really good cornbread again.
It wasn't that good last time. The beans are so good.
Yeah.
Beans.
We're gonna go to that same vendor again.
No, I think I want to try a new one.
You're gonna go. I want to stick with what was good.
Oh yeah.
That's an amazing looking suit. Oh my god, look at that.
That's RuPaul.
Yeah.
At the Met Gala.
What is this guy doing?
He's he looked like the guy who went to from Reddit, where he had like a half suit, half dress.
What is she wearing? Oh my god, that's so trashy.
Sorry guys, we have CP24 on. Like, what are you doing? Why'd you do? You have to turn the TV off when we're doing this, or we get distracted.
Yeah.
So guys, I don't know if you guys have noticed on your like counts, anybody who's Canadian, we are a part of a pilot project on Instagram to take away our like counter.
Well, and I mean, we can't even see what's trending anymore.
Yes, because I like to look at, like, you can still see what's trending on the trending page.
Yeah.
But you can't see, so I can't even see my likes on my personal account, which is also a business account.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So I don't want to have to, like, click on somebody's photo to see how many people like their photo and actually count it myself.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather, try and see what's trending that day, where, what are people liking that day.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I like to see. And I like to see that, the people I follow, that they're getting a lot of likes. I like that.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yeah, you want to see the
that.
interaction between the postee and the viewer.
Yes. I don't appreciate it. It's like Instagram. Give us Instagram music.
Yeah.
We've just been here waiting for it for, like, what, over a year now?
Yeah.
About a year?
My friends that are they're on Instagram in the US and they have it.
Yeah,
And so they're like, oh, hey, so-and-so posted a story. I'm like, okay, cool. And they're like, oh, this isn't available in your region. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like so irritating. It will say Instagram music is not something. Sometimes it works though.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works.
Yeah.
And then other times it doesn't work. Depending on.
That's so strange. I don't know why they do that.
I know, it's so annoying. So Instagram, can you like do me a favor? Do everybody in Canada a favor and bring back the like count.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like. I've been hearing feedback from others saying that, oh, it has something to do with mental health and stuff, and it's like, okay, but if you're that hardcore focused on the likes, the only reason I focus on, like, my focus on the likes is I like to see how many people have liked my photo.
Yeah.
Without having to click it, right? Where I can, I just want to, like, look at my feed, like, look at where my photos are, and then just simply look.
Yeah.
And I like to see what other people, like, people who I follow, how many likes they have.
Yeah.
Because I think that's cool. If you can get, like, 200 likes in a day on a photo, I think that is so cool, and I am proud of you.
Yeah.
But if they're saying for young people who all they do is focus on the likes and they get depressed and anxious about all the likes about all the likes they get or about all the likes that they don't get.
Yeah.
Like, then you have a problem.
Yeah. Well, that my good friend Luca, who I'm pretty sure he listens to the odd episode.
I hit the mic. I'm sorry.
Every now and then, he runs this amazing jerk place in Downsview Flea Market starting June 1st. This is no way in any shape or form a paid promotion for me to say his business, but it's Yardy's Jerk. Give him a follow on Instagram and on Facebook. But he says he does it for the love, not the likes.
Oh yeah.
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 Mm-hmm. And that's where you should do something.
I like his page. It's cool.
Yeah. Such a positive person.
Oh, most definitely.
Love you, Luca. I miss you.
Oh, I miss you. Last time I seen you guys was WrestleMania. So yeah. On behalf of all Canadians who are on Instagram, bring back the like counter.
Yeah.
Do you like seeing the likes?
I do.
Like, it's so annoying. Did they take yours away?
Yeah.
They took away mine. They took away my sister's. They didn't take away our business, like, our M.C.R.O radio likes, though.
Oh, okay.
So I like that.
Yeah.
But, come on.
Yeah.
So, speaking of things that are trending, we have a couple things that have been trending to talk about.
Do you want to talk about A first or B first?
Or C?
Which one was C? Oh, well, I mean, it's this one I think we're going to leave till the end, no?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So why don't we do the stupid woman or person, I don't know who they were, posted a picture of, oh, this is my vegan lasagna.
No, it was, we had a potluck at the office and somebody brought vegan lasagna and it was just a stacked ass salad.
It was fucking lettuce, tomato, like stacked, like a lasagna.
It was ranch dressing.
It was like fucking, oh.
Are you offended by that because you're Italian?
Yeah, well, it's fucking offensive. Like, why?
Like, you are so mad about this. Is this because it's your favorite food?
Yeah, it's like, I'm like Garfield. Lasagna is one of my favorite foods. I rarely ever get it. And when I get it, I absolutely cherish it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like lasagnas, but I think it's stupid. Guys, I think we all know about the stacked salad lasagna thing. But Richard has been, like,
fucking
livid about this.
Irritating
Like, you should see him right now. His face is red.
Like, okay, but what I don't understand is why do vegans do their best to imitate something that tastes like meat or look like meat?
I don't know.
Like, the whole thing is that you don't want to eat meat. Hey, that's fine, but why imitate something? Like, I'm gonna have a vegan tofu burger. Well, the whole point was you don't want to eat meat, so why would you want to replicate something that's made of meat?
I'll be honest, I don't know, because I don't know anything really about the vegan lifestyle. Like, I've heard some things, like, you know, where instead of eggs, they use avocado for baking.
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty
Yeah, no. Like, if you're trying to use alternatives, I get it. But it's like people that, it's a vegan
or like
ribs.
a black bean burger.
Yeah, or it's like vegan ribs.
It's a vegan rib.
People make ribs, but it's like tofu and beans and shit.
Like, how do you make a rib? Like, they stick a bone in there?
No, they simulate it to look like ribs. They shape it so it looks like ribs. It's gross. But again, your whole point was, you know, you're trying to stay away from, if you're doing it because of animal cruelty, because you just realistically want to stay away from meat, whatever you
are so offended by this lasagna.
Well, like, leave my food out of it.
I can't right now.
Like, I'm gonna have
so angry.
I'm gonna have a fucking double cheeseburger later, and fucking wrap it in lettuce and not use a bun. Post it on Instagram. You know what PETA stands for? People eating tasty animals.
Oh, dead ass.
I would piss off a few people with that. I don't care.
So what do you call it? A vegan lasagna or a stack salad?
It's a fucking salad. You get vegetables together, it's a fucking salad. Call it exactly what it is. It's a fucking salad. That's it. Plain and simple. You got your fucking lettuce, tomatoes, your bullshit stacked. No matter how you stack it, how you cut it, it's a fucking salad. Lasagna is lasagna. It's fucking noodles, it's cheese, it's meat, and sauce. Fucking vegan lasagna.
I can't right now. Like, I can't.
It's fucking irritating. And fucking, like, you get people, oh, this is a vegan bacon. Like, the whole thing is okay. Like, it's cruel to fucking pigs for you to eat bacon. Fuck you. Eat a bacon, fucking eat a hot dog and a sausage. Quit your fucking whining.
They have, like, vegan ground beef.
No, I know, it's...
Have you seen it?
Yes.
It looks like mud.
Yeah, and then people, we're going to this vegan restaurant. Fucking millennial bullshit.
Is that what you're calling it?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm calling it. I've told you the story before, and I've never told it on here. I used to work near Allen Road in Eglinton in Toronto, and we're talking...
What did you call it? Eglinton or Eglinton?
Eglinton. There's no other G other than...
The egg, I know.
Yeah.
Some people say it with, like, Eglinton.
No, it's Eglinton.
Eglinton.
Yes.
I know.
And so on the north side of Eglinton, just before Bathurst, used to sit a burger place called Groucho's. In my opinion, it was some of the best burgers I've ever had. You talk to some of the other people I used to work with, not so much. But for me, it was like you get that nice little crisp to the burger, and inside it was really juicy.
Oh yeah, you like your burgers like well done, but juicy.
Juicy on the inside.
Yeah.
That is like my perfect burger.
Mm-hmm.
But they had amazing toppings there. You used to be able to get like sauteed mushrooms. They had garlic mayo. Oh, their burgers were to die for there. And so I remember sitting there one day. I just finished eating my burger. I crack it into my onion rings and my soft drink. And this woman walks in.
Your soft drink?
Yes, my pop. My pop. Oh, my pop.
We're in Canada. We say pop.
Yeah, well, whatever. I was taking a sip of my drink. And I was cracking in my onion rings. And I was just admiring how good my burger was. And this woman walks in and was like, do you have any vegan options? And the guy looked at her, was like, we're a burger restaurant. And she goes, no, I know, but you should have vegan options. There are vegans. And at that point, I mean, I was 20 years old. And that was kind of my really like first experience with those privileged vegan people who should think that no matter where they go, dietary options for them. Like, if you want a fucking vegan option, get a house salad. Don't go to a burger restaurant that specializes in really good burgers.
Why do people go vegan?
A lot of people do it for like animal cruelty reasons.
Okay.
And they figure that it'll help save the world and animals and pigs and cows and chickens and shit. I don't know. I like my bacon. I like my sausage, hot dogs, burgers, ribs,
steak.
Yeah, steaks. You can't have like a pepperoni pizza. You have a vegan pepperoni. Oh.
What's a vegan pepperoni?
Oh fuck, I don't know. They have vegan pepperoni.
Fuck off.
Yeah, they've got fucking vegan everything.
Ew. I'm glad I'm not vegan.
Hey,
I couldn't handle this hate.
No, I know.
You know, if I was vegan though, I'd probably be really skinny.
Not necessarily.
No?
No.
Weren't you only eating vegetables?
Well, I mean, it was select vegetables and very little. Like, it was, yes, fruit. And my meat was very, very specific. And there was no red meat. It was all white meat and fish.
For what?
For when I was dieting and exercising like crazy.
Okay.
And there was no bread, no rice. It was a lot of just discipline.
Yeah, but you're getting more nutrients when it comes to, like, your vegetable options, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, maybe that's where, you know, you lose the weight because when you have all those options.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they're so skinny. I've never met a fat vegan, have you?
I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't, you know. You eat your food, I eat mine.
Yeah. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I'll eat my hamburger.
Yeah.
Oh, hamburgers.
Oh, hamburgers. I can't do that or else I'm going to get grounded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to play that second game. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I like the first game. I love all the Skyrim references.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tristan and I were, one of my coworkers, we were talking.
Crab people. Crab people. Crab people.
Stand lost when you just a burger.
Sorry, I've been playing South Park's Fractured But Whole for like, what, about a year now?
Yeah.
A year and a half.
Yeah, and this is what, you're like third or fourth time playing through it?
No, this is like probably my sixth.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've done it a few times.
Yeah.
Well, because I can never like finish everything. I forget some things.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I've just been like going back to see if I can finish it before I finish the entire like the storyline of the game.
Yeah.
But I bought the season pass, so I get 3 extra levels.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Okay, so as we're on the topic of like stacked of the food. Yeah. Have you, like, watched those mukbang videos and, like, eating videos? Like, where people, they just... Like, I'm not talking the fetish videos of people eating.
Like eating cake and rubbing it all over themselves?
Okay, no, not like that. Where, like...
Or the girl that sits on...
Shut up!
Or the girl that sits on the cake and it goes up her cooch and she's,
no,
like, farting?
We're not talking about that. That's gross. I'm talking about, you know, like, those... You know, like, that guy that, like, travels around Asia and he goes to, like, all those 7-Elevens and buys the shit out of 7-Eleven, like, sits there and eats for, like, I swear, every video he does, he's eating ramen.
Yeah.
So, like, why are those so popular? And, like, mukbangs where, like,
I don't know.
They just, like, sit and eat.
But people will sit and eat, and people will watch it. It's like...
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I've watched it, because I'm just like, how the fuck are you eating that?
Yeah.
Like, when they make those, like, packaged, like, noodles, like, Mr. Noodles kind of things,
mm-hmm.
They're making, like, 5 packages.
Yeah.
And then they're, like, eating them really fast. I'm like, how the fuck you eating that and not getting full? Like,
yeah.
And you're, like, so tiny.
Yeah. Well, even you go to China, Japan, everything's vending machines there. Like, there's very few corner stores that that operate. Because if say you
Yeah,
wanted,
'cause everybody's working in like a fucking factory.
yeah, well, say you want to stop and get like a pop or a bottle of water, they have a vending machine for it literally every 50 steps. You need a pack of cigarettes, you can go to a vending machine for those.
That's how it used to be here.
Say you want beer or booze, you can get them from vending machines. They even have,
How do they card you?
I don't know. I don't think they do.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but again, that's part of the culture. You know, here it's taboo. Once you hit 19, hey, great, start drinking. In European countries and in Asian countries, it's available for them. Like I worked with a guy who, actually, ironically enough, when I used to work off of Eglinton, and he goes, you'd walk into a corner store, there was porn out that you could buy. There were cigarettes, there was booze. You learned to respect everything. There was no drinking age or any legal age to buy tobacco products. You walked in there, if you wanted it, they'd sell it to you, but you learned at an early age to respect it and not abuse it.
Yeah.
And I think that's
the problem with North American culture.
Yeah. It's alcohol and cannabis and tobacco is all taboo.
It's like something is bad.
Yeah, and it's something
you get taught that it's bad. You don't get taught to respect.
Yeah, well, and you could say even with America, that's the same with firearms. There are people who are raised to respect it, and then there are those that firearms are like the worst thing ever. Look at all the destruction. It's the stupid people who have access to it that don't respect it.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Mm-hmm. What are you reading there, Chief?
I'm reading the ingredients on my Radler.
Oh, okay.
There's grape juice in here.
Yeah. But
it's grapefruit.
Oh, okay.
So I'm confused. Why do they always use grape juice with everything? Is it because it's wine?
I don't know.
It's not quite fermented, so it's grape juice?
Yeah.
So yeah, like, have you ever, like, sat and watched them, though?
I don't know, like, watching people eat. Like, there's one or two people on YouTube that it's just really funny, and because I know it grosses people out. But there's a guy on the internet, his name's Furious Pete. He's actually Canadian, he's from Toronto. And he's a competitive eater. And will travel the world and say, like, he'll go to Germany, and I've seen this, it's actually really funny, where he goes to a schnitzel stand. And so he gets this big piece of schnitzel, and so they go, okay, he pays for it, and he goes, hey, what's the fastest you've ever seen anyone eat this? And the girls are like, oh, I don't know. And he goes, okay, watch this. Bite, 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 gone. And they're looking at him like, what did you just do? Like, and he'll get like big desserts and like sandwiches and just cough the whole thing back in like a second.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
But yeah, no, like his are entertaining. He had a tough battle with cancer, and I'm pretty sure he pulled through. I mean, good for you, Pete. Really cool guy. He was on Dragon's Den once.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's like I'm just trying to figure out why is it.
There's
like, do you think we can do this? Like, would you want to do mukbangs?
No, I wouldn't want people.
They're like mixing them in with ASMR. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
where you can hear the sounds of people like chewing.
Yeah, well, that'd be something like we could use the board and literally just turn all the volume and all the gain, everything up, so like you could talk like this, and it picks up every little sound. It's really weird.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like you can find it's. Like, I'll show you some of those videos after.
I swear this mic keeps moving. I think the cord's, like, really heavy. And it's moving it. It happens sometimes.
Could be.
Because it was just at my mouth. It was at my mouth.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like, you can, while you're in China, you can even get hot food out of vending machines.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so, like, you can get, like, a hot chicken sandwich or... like a burger.
Oh yeah, like we have a Burnley City Center now. There's like a pizza vending
the
machine.
pizza vending machine. I'm kind of tempted to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to see what it pumps out. Could you imagine it was a good pizza and it's just like there?
That'd be cool.
I would do it once just for the sake of, it's a fucking pizza vending machine, and just try the experience of, it's kind of weird for us because you don't see like say a pizza vending machine, but you go to China, you go to Japan, and it's common to see something like that. They have cashierless stores over there.
I've seen that where like you put your credit card in to get in the store.
It's not even that. So they have something called...
Amazon has one too.
Yeah, well the main ones, before they opened up the ones in North America, the stores used to be called, I don't remember what they were called, but they would use something called WeChat or WePay.
Yeah.
It's a very, very common form of payment while you're in like an Asian country.
Oh yeah, I heard Japan's just all cash.
Yeah. So you have like a set QR code, and so it scans the QR code off your phone. It gives it a second to register you, and then the door opens. And so whatever you pick up, it tracks through the store, and whenever you're ready to go, you click, I'm leaving, and we'll process your account to see if you have enough funds, and if all's good, boom, the door opens.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And the stores there are very, very neat and tidy, because it's not like here where, people will just absolutely ransack a store and treat it like shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then, fucking every 5 minutes someone's got to go in and clean it up after, like, rude people. Rude people.
Okay, so I don't know. I've been watching those, and that's what I wanted to talk about. Was like, hey, how the fuck do you eat so much ramen noodles and not spicy? Like, you look.
Well,
like,
some of them are spicy. Some
spicy looking.
It really just depends on the type of
you
ramen.
You don't even look comfortable.
Well, I am, but here's where
Why
I'm getting.
Are you sitting like that with your arm like that?
Because here's where I'm getting the best sound, and I'm just trying not to move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can just move your mic.
I can, but I've tried, and
but
I'm gonna move it after.
Oh, okay.
Why are you mocking me?
Why are you mocking me? My name is Richard, and okay. I'll be honest. Nothing's really flowing today. You notice that? Like
we're just rambling.
We're just talking about whatever.
Yeah. Hey, so speaking of whatever, there was the big fucking seagull that was caught on the traffic camera
in London. Yeah, I seen that.
And all the funny memes that came out from it.
That was funny. Like, just the way that seagull looked was like, holy.
But it's like the seagull looked dead smack into the camera. Was like, it honestly looked like it was. Yeah. Mine. It looked into the camera, but the way that it was sitting on the camera post, it looked like there was a giant bird standing in the middle of the road.
Yeah. It was funny. Like, that was like I seen another photo.
Yeah. Another
photo where somebody was on a ledge, but like the ledge and the this parking lot under like just below it were like it was like a curb, I guess, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they were like the same pavement or whatever, same color. Mm-hmm. These pigeons looked huge next to these cars.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It was pretty neat.
I hate pigeons and I hate seagulls. They're so gross.
I know.
And then it's weird, like, you go to different countries. And I think I might have mentioned this before on here. In my mother's hometown in Italy, it is very common to be eating a farm pigeon.
No, yeah, that's a European thing.
Yeah.
They farm pigeons over there. I remember on Coronation Street where one of the characters, Jack, he had like a little pigeon coop in the backyard.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
Like, again, it's a different culture, and it's something I just don't understand. Mm-hmm. But why eat a pigeon?
I don't know. They look like they look like they have like garbage in their stomach.
Yeah. Well, again, that's from like here. I mean, it's common there to farm rabbits too.
Yeah, and eat them.
Yeah, I've had farmed rabbit. It's actually quite good.
So maybe a farm pigeon would be good too.
Could be. I mean, it'd be weird the first time around.
Have you ever had ostrich? Like an ostrich
no.
burger?
No,
It's pretty good.
I've had bison burgers, which were unbelievable.
I've had that too.
Yeah, I was in BC when I had that.
I had it here.
I ate it. It was in. It was a burger place within a teepee,
Oh, that's so neat.
and it was massive. It was like 10 times the size of your house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's neat.
basically it was like a few hundred like picnic tables, and then a restaurant in the a kitchen in the back.
Oh wow, that's so neat.
Yeah, and I think I've got pictures somewhere from when
Your
my
mom
mom
took you there?
yeah, that's when we went to the Rockies.
Would you do it again?
I mean, yeah. The only downside with guided tours is the age demographic. And I mean, it'd be something that I'd probably do as an adult, but I'd want to see what the age group is because you get a lot of seniors that go.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're literally, I think we were 4 nights, 5 days, or 5 days, 4 nights.
Yeah.
Was our trip. And I mean, when I was a kid and I went, I mean, I had nobody my own age that was on the tour with us. Like the next person close to me was like 35. Actually, I think I'm not gonna lie. I think it was my mom was the next person closest in age with me.
No,
Yeah.
stop it.
Yeah, and then everyone else from there was like old.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I mean, I remember there were a few teachers that were on our guided tour. They were really nice.
Yeah.
We took they're called gondola rides, but they're
Oh, that'd be so cool.
it's not what you think. It goes up a mountain, so they're like the little cable cars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you go up the mountain, and it's similar view to when we went to Montreal, and we climbed the mountain, and then
We're doing that again.
You want to do it again?
Yeah, every day we're there, we're doing it.
Oof.
Every morning we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And walk down those steps again?
No,
No.
we'll walk down the way we went.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was easier to get back to the hotel from there. We'll do it. We'll wake up early in the morning and do it.
Okay.
And then go eat breakfast.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I said that on tape.
Yeah, you did.
Shit.
Um,
We'll do it as soon as we get there.
yeah. We the view is very similar to that, where it's that really nice just panoramic view. But where we were, it was all mountains.
Oh, that'd be so
yeah.
fucking beautiful.
Yeah, no, it was really nice, and it's something like as an adult that I could probably appreciate a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's take a trip to the Rockies.
yeah,
Let's do it.
okay.
We'll plan it out. Maybe next year.
Mm-hmm.
Next year we'll go on vacation.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you ready to wrap this up?
Ready to wrap this up. We've been neglecting this, and it's our Canadiana theme, I guess you'd call
Yeah,
it.
we didn't do it the last couple ones, I don't think.
No, we haven't done it.
So, our new $10 bill it's our first bill that has had a woman on it besides the Queen.
Mm-hmm.
And this $10 bill has been named the best banknote in the world.
In the world, yeah.
It's so cool. Honestly, when I first seen it, like, because it's like vertical,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
It's vertical.
All of
Or
our
it's portrait and not landscape. Sorry.
Yeah,
is
no,
what I
you
mean.
had it right. Yeah, it's vertical. All of our bills used to be horizontal at that point.
Yeah. So, like, at first it was like, oh, wow, this is so different. But now I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate our Viola Desmond $10 bill.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
And it's purple.
Yeah. It's purple.
Yeah.
Purple.
Your favorite color.
Very. It is. It is That's my favorite bill. Like, the $10 bill has always been my favorite because it's purple. Alrighty, so we're closing off episode number 7. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. Like us, follow us, do whatever, say hi, or
at M.C.R.O Radio.
Yeah.
All one word.
All one word.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening. Bye.
Fucking right, bud.